Hilda quiet. She might have to go out. I'm gonna have to refrigerate these, and I'll probably take a quick break to do that. We'll just give them like 15 minutes in the fridge after we get everything incorporated, and then she can go out with me. We'll take a little break. She did go out. She did eat before. She just wants to be in on the action. She gets FOMO, fear of missing out. Don't we all? They say. Don't we all? Here's the other third. I don't really need to put the lock on. Anyway. Now you can mix this by hand too. This is the dough hook attachment because I don't remember where my paddle is. I should probably have just looked for it instead of streaming today. I really don't use this mixer that often. I'm surprised. I usually have it in, all my attachments are usually in like a little bowl. I have this little wicker bowl that, I don't really like wicker, but I somehow have it. Maybe it's rattan, I forget. But you know what I'm talking about. One of those kind of bowls. Woven one. And I keep them in that. This smells so great. I really love brown butter cookies. It really has like that toffee smell. That's because I think toffee is made with brown sugar. Butterscotch? Maybe I'm thinking of butterscotch. Either way, I like butterscotch too. I should have put the guard on to get that all in there. I just lost a little down the side. I hope that my cookies will forgive me. And I'm just preheating the oven to 350. It's been a pretty rainy day here so far. The dough's starting to come together, so I'm just gonna scrape the bowl one more time. It's getting late here too, so we really don't want Helga to be making that much noise. Nice lunch with my mom today. I had sushi yesterday with my friend. A pretty good couple of days. Not bad. Keep praying things will start to come together a little bit more every day. So just keep our head down. I'm going to give these one more whirl with the hook, and then I'm going to stop and I'm going to fold in or stir in the chips myself. So. Glad that doesn't dent my cabinets. Like I said, make sure you thoroughly scrape down everything. I do see some powder still. That'll get worked in. I'm not too worried about it when we start adding our chips. Roasty, you want the hook? It's a little piece of brown sugar that didn't quite make it in there. Lovely. I'm gonna put this back in the corner. Let's flour out of here. Now, I don't think it's gonna call for the whole bag. What do we want here? 5 ounces? Well, I have 11, so we're gonna put about half this bag in here. We can also weigh it out since we have a scale right here. I'm going to say it's probably going to be around, probably going to be able to fill it in this. So let's tear it right here. And we're looking for 5 ounces, which you probably can't see, but I can. Right now we're at about 3.5, 4. It's about a cup. I'm going to put a little bit more than that. So that's 5.2 ounces. It's about half the bag. That's an 11-ounce bag. 5 1/4 is a little bit less than half the bag, really. Alright, where's my favorite stirring apparatus? If you are. And to fold, you just go up the middle and twist over. And these are going to be a beautiful dark brown on with white. White on dark brown. And that's almost fully incorporated there. And you can add nuts to this if you want to. You can add anything else you want to it. But I think this is pretty perfect. And again, I'm just going to put this into the refrigerator for maybe about 10-15 minutes. I'm going to put a plate on the top of this, or a bowl. And we'll be right back. Hi, Apple. Oh my god. Turn that off. Alright, we got our IRL badge. Sweet. Alright, I can unpin that. It was only 8 minutes. We did good. Alright. I figure we can leave that in there for a little bit longer, because we still have one more thing to do before I completely exhaust myself from cooking for the day. And that is our burrata salad. We just made pickles for it. We're gonna make a dressing for it. Everything is pretty self-explanatory after that. We've got these nice sliced beets. We've got this sunflower butter. And we got some really nice baby arugula. I thought that was going to break. It didn't break. I'm feeling this. Maybe we'll do a little bit of... Got some onion on there still. Dried onion. Let's do some What did I say? She's always challenging the establishment, guys. Shave some pear down to the core. Get some nice pieces there. And the little half guys. Now you don't really want to have the seeds in there. So we can take this part out. It's a little bit chewy. You can cut it out. We just don't want the pear seeds in there. It's generally not as tough as like an apple core, but I really like the way this looks. Make it look very floury. Something like that. We're going to want to get a nice bowl and toss a little bit of dressing in here. And get some of this citrus champagne, vinegar. Thing I said. It must have been something I said, guys. Reload your streams. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. And then we'll do about 2 tablespoons of oil. 1, 2. And then you can just use a fork. I actually want to put some honey in here too. I think that would be really nice. Just to give a little bit of flavor and a little bit of cut. That might be too much honey. And you can use a whisk for this. I don't think I need more than a fork, so definitely not going to get the emulsion blender out for this. These scraps to test it. That's really nice with the pear. Really nice. I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil in there. There's still a little burn in the back of the palate. We'll add some nice brightness with that olive oil too. Bellissima. Bellissima. Molto bene. I'm getting real Italian here, guys. For a very French thing. Maybe not the olive oil. Alright, hold on. Get out of here. For the 10,000th time. Go. I didn't call for you with Bellissima. You are cute though. Bed now. And we're just going to take a few leaves here. What did I say? No. Bed. Bed now. Ay, ay, ay. And just gently toss this through the residuals. Nice and glossy. Get these back in here. Just nice and glossy, see? Maybe, just maybe, I'll find my can opener. So we can actually cook. Alright, I see where the measuring spoons were from before I put the laptop on top of them. That's great. A for effort. There's the lid that I want. Oh, where could you be? I use you pretty frequently. Not even for cans, just for opening bottles. This will be our scoop for our cookies. I know it's like right in front of my face. Juicer, top to something, shot glass, cage, bitters, there it is. I'm really good at not finding stuff that's right in front of me. And these will make a freaking mess. Lord knows we already dyed half this kitchen today with the freaking brine. And then this says this will change colors, so let's put this through some vinegar. Let's just flip that on that side, put that on that side, and then we're just going to massage this butter so it incorporates some of the oils back together. And I'm just going to cut the bottom off of this bag. And get a big old spoon out. I think I already used my biggest of spoons. And then we'll just dispense a pile of our seed butter here. This is easier to do with like little forceps and tweezers. You try not to make it look too cluttered. You want to put like the whole salad on there, but you just try not to make it look too cluttered. Maybe this is too much salad, you know? And again, these are pickled beets. Maybe we want to put some complementary shapes together. Nice variety of colors, and a roasted beet would be nice. But again, this is just a very simple salad here. And then anybody who doesn't know what burrata is by now probably hasn't been going out to restaurants lately, especially Italian restaurants. But for those who don't know, this is basically a mozzarella product with a triple cream stracciatella center. So it's like a really thick cream, and these are really lovely big burrata. Center. So they make a purse out of it. And they put all that cream and cheese. And Hilda, get back in your bed. Gotta keep eyes on the back of your head with this dog, I tell you. Just a little bit more pepper on top, and of course a nice pinch of salt for our burrata, maybe a little more of a pinch than I just got. And then we really don't need to do anything more to this. This was really beautiful. We like our funky shapes, but we don't want them all in one place. And this is taking me so long to put together. It's, you know, it's a good thing it's a cold salad. There you go. You go right there. What do we think, guys? That one's too big. Just a nice little thing right there. And then we do have our lid for our pickles. We got our black truffle burrata here. So beautiful, so delicious. Burrata. And that's gonna be it for our stream. We're gonna I'm gonna finish baking these cookies and post pictures for everyone. Nobody needs me to put these in the oven and wait another 20 minutes for cookies. So my computer's almost down for power, and we're coming close on 10 o'clock here. So I'm gonna call that a night. Thank you for hanging out. We will come back tomorrow evening to finish our fried chicken. But look how beautiful that is. You could put some olive oil on there too. Some pita. I have some nice pita. That'd be really nice with that too. So really simple, really healthy, relatively. I mean, there's a shitload of cheese on there. So thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna put some pictures in the Discord in a minute, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Who do we have here? Let's go say hi to Papa. I don't have an R key on my computer. Feel free to copy and repeat that as many times as possible. Ooh woo to everybody, and we'll sketch you tomorrow. Take care.